in action at the time. But speaking of the decisions now that Mauricio Pochettino has to make when it comes to a leader, you said you wanted to talk about Tyler Adams. Let's talk about Tyler Adams. Is it enough for him at this moment, what he's doing with all these assists, to be Pochettino's go-to leader?
I think he is a go-to leader, and Pochettino's going to come to find that out. We always stress about the importance of Tyler Adams. We stress about his leadership ability, the playmaking, bone-crunching tackles that he has in the center of the pitch, and how he gets the rest of his team going. He's proved that with Bournemouth right now. I don't think it's a coincidence that Bournemouth is on this crazy, unbeaten streak in the Premier League. I think it coincides with Tyler Adams being healthy. It coincides with the player Tyler Adams is and how much of a leader he is on the field. He's a very good player to begin with. He's one of the true defensive midfielders the U.S. men's national team actually has. Loves to defend, win the ball, play simple, but his ability to organize from the back going forward is like many others in this program. Listen, you see these stats right there: interceptions, tackles, defensive interventions. He's one of the best in the Premier League, which is the best league for many in the world. That's where he ranks. If you're doing this in one of the best leagues in the world, what can Mauricio Pochettino expect out of you on the U.S. men's national team? It's been forever ago since we've seen Tyler Adams on the U.S. men's national team. It always seems to be injury. Injury has robbed Tyler Adams from some great moments. He had good moments at Leeds, and then it was a hamstring injury, surgery, and he comes back. He had good moments at Bournemouth, and then it's the back injury, and now he's coming back. You need to have these good moments, and you need to carry it. You need to couple that with a good moment on the U.S. men's national team. Now, Mauricio Pochettino, everything we hear out of Pochettino's camp is mentality. You speak to the players, they speak about this mentality. They talk about the South American mentality. That's what Pochettino wants. Yeah. They want to fight. They want that grit on the field. There is no American player that embodies that like Tyler Adams. He has a unique skill set, and it's his leadership, it's his poise, it's how he carries himself, that conduction in or around the field, something that's been desperately needed from the U.S. men's national team at times, and I think Mauricio Pochettino is going to need that going forward with the U.S. men's national team.
Does that sound like Pochettino's captain, or is it more?
I don't think listen, I love Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic's a very good player. He's having a career year, but when you talk about leader, you need somebody who wants that leadership role. You need somebody who just
Pulisic
oozes
doesn't want that leadership role?
He's an introvert. He doesn't want that shine. He doesn't want that responsibility. Like, Tyler Adams yearns for that. Tyler Adams screams, "Give me that band." He is that guy. He's the guy holding everybody accountable inside the locker room. He's the guy on the field yelling at guys to organize, yelling at guys to run. It comes natural to him. You don't need to tell him to be a leader. That's who he is. So I think Mauricio Pochettino is going to find that out. He's still new to the program. Bring Tyler in, know what he's about at camp, and naturally I think he'll end up leaning that way.
All right, that's interesting. We'll have to see what the decision comes down to, but Tyler Adams definitely making a name for himself now as an assister too, maybe in that new evolved role. His first assist was just on the
adding productivity to his game.
Yeah, of course. Why not?